Good evening, crypto family. It is Justin Blount here on behalf of the Crypto Tutors channel. Today we have a very special technical analysis. It's always a special one, but today we are going to be doing a chart analysis on play to earn video games, and specifically the top two, which is Axie Infinity and Alluvium. So we're going to spend 30 minutes talking about these two powerful cryptocurrencies that are definitely going to be setting the game, going to be setting a good gaming narrative for crypto going forward. And right now, if we were to choose, what is the blue chip, the top gaming cryptocurrency where you can play to earn, right now that would actually be Axie Infinity right now. So we're just going to quickly hop over to Axie Infinity on CoinMarketCap. And the first thing I want to discuss when we're looking at these play to earn cryptocurrencies is the market cap. So right now, Axie Infinity, out of all the gaming play to earn cryptocurrencies, is by far the biggest and baddest one. It has the largest market cap, clocking in at $8.1 billion. So it's important to keep in context the market cap right now when we're talking about something like Axie, because as you can see, we are going to be looking at the daily right here on TradingView of Axie. And we noticed that at least ever since July, it's been up quite significantly. I mean, we have a 263% increase since July. And the question is now, where's this going? Are we too late to get in Axie Infinity? Does it still have more room to grow? And to me, the answers are yes and yes. I believe Axie Infinity still has a little bit more room to grow, even at an $8.1 billion market cap. We have to keep in mind that the entire crypto market is growing, and Axie is going to be one of the leaders in setting that narrative for play to earn as it is right now. So let's get to it. Axie Infinity, there's a couple things I want to highlight here. We are first going to start with the trend. We always have to keep the trend in mind. Our primary trend right now, if we were to take it back here from September, and now it looks like as if we're getting a nice, at least putting a retest on this trend line right here. We're going to make this green because green is good, red is bad, right? So our trend is positive right now. We have a positive primary trend going up right now. So what is our secondary trend? Well, as we notice right here, our secondary trend is down, and it seems like we're just about to break out of that secondary trend right now. So at an $8.1 billion market cap, for Axie Infinity to at least gain 100%, at a current price of 136, we are looking at around a $272 or Axie Infinity crypto price. So you notice that right now we have been going up on our primary, and we've peaked out on price. We actually hit an all-time high here of around, let's just say, $165 all around these areas. And ever since then, we have been cooling off right now. And we're going to look at some indicators as well. So with Axie, we're on a little bit of a cool off, and it seems as if we are just bouncing from this area right here, possibly about to have a change in secondary trend. Now, let's talk about support and resistance, because I feel like with Axie Infinity or with anything, we've got to understand where our support and resistance is right now, at least from a chart perspective. And if you guys thought, we have the big great resignation in America, people are quitting their jobs, people don't feel respected, people aren't getting paid what they need to be, or what they need to be paid, and you think about, a future where people are now going to be essentially making income and living off of playing video games. Like, nobody's going to want to work after that. But yeah, Axie right now. So support and resistance. our resistance is actually at our all-time high right here. So we have a resistance of $165, but ever since October, for at least for the past almost 2 months, we have held a nice support of around $119.50 is where we're seeing support for Axie, and it's trading at a current price of $1.36, right? Or $136 right now. Oh boy, get this little pop-up out of here. My bad, family. I don't know why that pop-up's right there. There we go. So Axie. So when we're talking price levels, what am I looking at right now? Because this gaming trend is still in its infancy, and it's gonna take off like wildfire. This is going to be a continued trend throughout the market. Play to earn, gaming, metaverse, all that are going to be really good trends. So with Axie right now, when we're gonna look at some price targets, and we're gonna look at some oscillators right now, but let's look at to see where we're at on our wave right now, because remember, price always moves in waves. This whole market is just a never-ending cycle of wave structures. So we want to pull out our stochastic RSI. We're going to want to pull out our relative strength index as well, and we're going to want to see where our MACD is, where we're at on our MACD. And from a daily perspective right now, we look like we are about to actually build some momentum in our wave. As you can see here, we're coming out of this trough zone. We had a peak here, and like a wave, we've crashed, and now prices are cooling off. And now, we have some green candles produced on the daily, and it almost seems as if we are coming out of our secondary trend, staying in line with our primary trend that we have going here. Even on our RSI, you can notice that there's almost been a curvature in these oscillators, which at least indicates in the short term that we could experience some more positive price action given Bitcoin, and the market doesn't do a little tanky tank or dumpy dump. But even right here on our MACD, you can see our red histogram bars are lightening up. So we are starting to build some positive momentum for Axie right now. And for a gaming, play to earn gaming, Axie is the #1 right now at a $8.1 billion market cap. The question is, is Axie going to be a $50 billion market cap? Could it be a $30 billion market cap? Could it be a $20 billion market cap? We have to take these things in consideration when we're trying to understand, where Axie Infinity is going to be going. So I'm going to take so let's just wrap up with the daily right now. So on the dailies, we have crested pretty nice up here, and pretty much for the month so far, we've just been cooling off, and it seems like we are picking it back up some steam with Axie right now. If we take a look on the daily, or on the fib retracement, so we're just going to start off from this swing high that we made of $153 October 4th, and then we had a bit of a swing low right here around these areas at around October 13th. And let's see what our price levels are at. And if you notice, family, Axie, like I said, we have been trading in a big range from our previous all-time highs of about $160, $165 to around $120. So we've been kind of in that zone for the past couple weeks. And now I could say we are at the bottom of that zone, and it seems as if we are just slightly about to have a change of trend right now. So, price levels. Axie, as of right now with Axie Infinity, we are looking for Axie to actually come up and retest this all-time highs. So from current prices right now, from around 136, we're essentially looking at a 21% increase to retesting those all-time highs. So we're gonna want to slowly climb up here. Now the question is, once we get back into this zone, are we gonna get rejected like we have over here, or are we gonna go up? So if we come up here to around $160 and we come down, we get rejected, we could very well just be trading in that $160 range. But like we've seen here, if we get rejected, our next levels in line to look for would be 0.786, 144, and then the 0.618 Fibonacci extension level at $137. That's if we get rejected up here. But if we don't and we break our previous all-time high and set new all-time highs and keep this trend positive throughout the rest of the year, I'll even extend this just a bit. Let's see here. There we go. Perfect. Beautiful. So if we keep this trend going right here, I'm looking for Axie to hit that golden, at least this new golden pocket ratio of that 1.618 right here. So $178 Axie, or around $180, isn't definitely not outside the realm of possibility with a growing market cap. And the one thing that these play-to-earn games, a real powerful mechanism that they're going to be having, that at least Axie already has, is that they're going to be building their own exchanges. I believe Axie has already built its own decentralized exchange, which is just, if you think about it, great for any kind of a price action or anything affiliated with Axie. Having a DEX is very powerful, because that means you could trade your real in-game currencies for other cryptocurrencies or even fiat currencies. So this is a very powerful trend that these play-to-earn games are going to be setting. I wish back in the day we had this. I probably would have been retired by now if we had some play-to-earn features on certain games. So continued momentum up. We're looking at the 1.618 level at 178. And if we get a little bit more blown out with Axie Infinity and we continue to rise and increase our market cap, we are looking at a $200 Axie Infinity. And really, it's really not that far-fetched, because from current price levels to a $220 Axie Infinity is going to be around a 61% increase from current prices. So not too bad. And as you can see here, really, Axie just hasn't been affected by Bitcoin's movements at all. It's just kind of one of those cryptocurrencies that is doing its own thing. It's in its own zone, and it's a strong chart. It is a steady riser. And Axie, for if you have a gaming portfolio, Axie is probably one of those cryptocurrencies, one of those top blue chip play to earn cryptocurrencies that you may want to consider adding into your portfolio if you believe in the future of play to earn gaming. It is definitely up there right now. And real quick, before we move over to Alluvium, let's just see where we're at on our visible range. We want to see where has a lot of this buying and selling been occurring at for the past 2 months. So let's go to our indicators, and I have this saved, by the way. It's visible range for everybody if you want to know. So right here, let's just get a scope on what we have been doing, where prices have been recognized since our current pump. So I'm going to just remove some of these drawings for you guys. So really right now, ever since this big pump that we've had back in September, Axie has had I mentioned earlier that on Axie we've had a nice support at around $120. I'm just going to redraw that support zone right here. So yeah, we've had a nice support, and as a support, meaning that we have failed to come down on price. We've actually haven't been down on price, and we failed to come down on price past $110 since October 12th. But really, a lot of the buying and price recognition has happened right here at this red line. This is what we call the points of control meaning that most of the buying and selling has occurred and price recognition has occurred at around this level right here. Oh, wait a minute, my bad. Get rid of that. There we go. We've had a lot of price recognition at around $124. Has been kind of that sweet spot for Axie right now. So Axie Infinity, just to wrap it up, we are in a nice positive uptrend, and we're actually moving a little bit of sideways right now, which at least to me indicates any kind of sideways action that we have going indicates that people are buying. People are buying. So wait, let me just bring that down a little bit more. There we go. So nice upward mobility for Axie, and I do believe that we will be seeing Axie continue to grow the more that play to earn creeps into the narrative of the cryptocurrency market. It already has. Play to earn and metaverse has definitely made its way into cryptocurrency, and I that narrative is going to be with us for a minute. It's going to be with us throughout for a while now. The innovation is just so ripe and brand new. So that is that's Axie right there. Support at, let's say, $120. The range would be 110 to 120. We have that support range right here, and our resistance is going to be our previous all-time high right up here, which was around a $165-ish. So here is our support and resistance for Axie. Not too bad at all. So that is Axie. Our next one, we are moving on to Alluvium. And Alluvium is definitely, let me just get rid of all this stuff for you guys. Alluvium is definitely one to really, really be watching out for. So before we go in talking about Alluvium, let's see, which is a nice chart here, and we're going to get into that right now. But Alluvium, we take a look at CoinMarketCap. We notice that Alluvium's market cap is only $676 million. Literally, wow, just a fraction of what Axie Infinity is right now. Axie Infinity is I believe a top 25 gaming crypto play to earn. Alluvium is down here in the ranks of 233 at a price of 1,053. But when we are comparing market caps, on Alluvium, we are still a little bit more than halfway to $1 billion market cap. So we are still less than $1 billion market cap right now with Alluvium. What does that mean? Well, that means that we could potentially have a nice amount of growth even from these price levels with Alluvium. Like I said, Alluvium, another play to earn game. The difference right now with Axie Infinity is that they already have their game. It is a playable game right now. And on top of that, they are constantly coming out with innovation. They just launched their decentralized exchange. They are, I believe, going to be coming out with more features to come. But with Alluvium, the big difference is right now is that Alluvium is a game that has not released yet. There still hasn't been much gameplay footage, and they still haven't had their decentralized exchange launch yet, nor have they had any of their land sales within the game. So still very early with Alluvium. And what I like about Alluvium right now is that much like Axie, the gaming cryptos have had nice charts right now. As you can see here, our primary trend, we have had a nice primary trend on our daily since September 25th. And as of right now, we hit a peak on November 5th earlier this month where Alluvium hit $1,400 a coin. We peaked right there. We've crested on our wave-like formation, and now we are coming down. And as of right now, we are getting some bounce off of this trend. Very nice to see. What I'm liking about, like I said, what I'm liking about Alluvium is that we are still less than $1 billion market cap. When we consider big major video game franchises, they are in the multi-billions in terms of market cap. Things like Halo, League of Legends, World of Warcraft, Call of Duty, multi-billion-dollar franchises. So really, what is going to be that crypto game that is going to be the next Mario, Super Smash Bros, Halo, Call of Duty, all that good stuff. Alluvium definitely a big front runner in the play to earn gaming right now. In terms, we everybody, you guys can do your research and look into the game itself, but in terms of graphics, we're talking about a AAA game, very high quality graphics, very high quality play, all that. So where are we at? Where can prices go with Alluvium? Where is our support and resistance? So real quick, we said we have a positive primary trend coming right here since September. And we can already see that, we have a positive primary trend, but our secondary trend is down right now. We have had a downtrend with Alluvium, but while maintaining our primary trend. So overall, Alluvium is pretty bullish, and the demand for the token is only going to grow the minute that they start announcing they are going to be having land sales within their game or within their metaverse, I believe. The minute that they start releasing announcements that they're complete or they're almost completed with their decentralized exchange. Alluvium has a pretty good at least total value locked in this exchange already. So, the reason why I'm saying this is because this is all good fundamental juice to get those positive price actions coming up. So right now, like I said, primary trend's up, secondary trend is down. It seems as if from right around here we are getting a bounce, and we may be having a change of trend to have a second positive trend as well with Alluvium. So we're going to bring out our fib extensions, but before we do that, let's look at let me just go back, we'll keep these. Let's look at some of our indicators and where we are at on our RSI. So let's bring out our stochastic. What is the wave looking like right now with Alluvium? So let's just bring out our MACD. We're going to bring out let me bring it up wrong also. So right here, and much like Axie Infinity's chart, you'll notice that these have taken a breather, and I really love the way these are looking for anybody out there that's trading or wanting to get in. I personally I love it when charts look like this, especially after they've crested. But on our stochastic, you can see we are in trough zone. We've crested up here, and now we're in trough zone. Even right here with our RSI, we don't have any kind of hidden bearish divergence, and it seems like our RSI, we are going down, and it seems as if right here we are slowly creeping back up to come out of this negative momentum range. And then with our MACD, same thing as well. We may get a bullish divergence soon. You could see that we are waning off of our negative histograms. So right here, or our histogram. So when it's in the red territory, a lot of selling pressure happening, a lot of selling going on. The minute we kind of turn pink and just lighten up, that just indicates that we have less selling pressure happening. And as you can see here, it almost seems as if our wave is starting to reform for that next leg up. So where are we going with Alluvium? Is this too late to get in? Is if price is going to go down? What are we looking at? What can Alluvium hit? So we have to imagine that if Alluvium gets up to a market cap such as Axie Infinity, because remember we're talking about a $650 million market cap compared to a $8.1 billion market cap. So if we believe that Alluvium, could be one of those just top AAA blue chip crypto games, we are talking about a multi-billion-dollar Alluvium. So we're talking about a couple X's added onto Alluvium, of course. So where are we at right now with Alluvium? I'm taking our swing high that we've had up here from November 5th, and we've created a nice low of $971. And as of right now, you could see that we potentially have a nice change of trend going right now. So with this kind of run up, Alluvium could definitely be could be in the high thousands. But yes, with this continued positive trend and our waning off of our negative momentum, we could expect Alluvium to potentially retest this all-time highs and come back up to $1,400 just on that retest. But with steady growth, and as you can see here, this chart's just nice, especially if we hold this primary trend. What are we looking at in the short to mid-term with our positive trend? Price targets. So with much like Axie Infinity, with Alluvium, we are wondering, okay, what new all-time highs could Alluvium hit right now? So we are looking at the 0.618 and the 2.618. 1.618, once we come up here, and I'm going to draw our big resistance zone, mark it in red, so we know this is where price has been kind of struggling to get past. So once we break past this zone right here, this big red zone, our big resistance zone, we're going to be re-enter a new all-time high in price discovery phase for Alluvium. Now the question is, okay, well, how high and where? So we just got to take one step at a time. Once we break past all-time highs, we're looking at that 1.618 level of $1,668 around that zone. That would be what I would be looking for a positive increase in Alluvium going forward. That 1.618. If people really have a lot of FOMO and we really get heated, we could be seeing a $2,000 Alluvium. Especially in a $2,000 Alluvium would roughly put us at a $1.2 to $1.5 billion market cap, just based off it going up 100%. But and all this is really contingent if Alluvium delivers and their team is very diligent. They get their projects and their roadmap and all their goals, all their target goals hit, and their development keeps on continuing. Then fundamentally, yes, we're going to have a nice positive price action for Alluvium. But right now, these are at least some of the two bigger name play to earn crypto games. Different than Metaverse. Some of these play to earn games are going to have metaverses, but the play to earn is slightly different than the Metaverse. We're playing to earn in-game rewards and valuables, NFTs that we can then trade for cryptocurrencies or even fiat currencies on exchanges, which is really, really awesome. And it's going to be a phenomenal year for the rest of this year, but even next year. This gaming and crypto are going to be merging, and we're going to see a really big growth in this sector because the gaming industry is already a huge global industry to begin with. So the play to earn models, I firmly believe, are going to be the future of gaming, because now we could play video games and actually make an income, and we can already do that with Axie Infinity. I have not played Axie Infinity yet, I just want to disclose that, but these are going to be just such wonderful opportunities in the future. And At least the main thing with Alluvium, like I had stated a little earlier, is that Alluvium still does not have a playing game out. They have cinematic features in some gameplay, but they don't have a decentralized exchange yet. They're still have yet to do their land sales within their game, and they still have yet to release their game. So you can only imagine once the team and the project hits these milestones and goals and they actually get their game up, it is going to be it's gonna look good for Alluvium. Still a lot of opportunity and growth for Alluvium on the basis that they complete their milestones and targets. So keep a lookout for Alluvium and Axie Infinity family. Another game that is also talked about that we did not cover, but I'm just going to throw it out there. Star Atlas is another big play-to-earn game as well. Kind of almost in the same thing as Alluvium, still in development. But Star Atlas is running on Solana ecosystem. So that is one that if you guys were interested in seeing other play-to-earns, that is going to be another major one. So far, these are at least the top two main play-to-earns, and Axie Infinity is the biggest, and it is the blue chip model for play-to-earn. So that is all I have, family. We are going to wrap this up right now. I hope that everybody out there has had some clarity, at least on where we are going with the charts on these projects. And I say that the charts look strong, and the play-to-earn gaming narrative is just only getting started. We are still very, very, very early. All right. And that is it. Jose, I see you out there. Thanks, brother. I'm going to text you back. I hope everybody's got something out of this, and we will see you on the other Sunday. Much peace, love, health, and wealth, and we are out.